My child, do you feel the weariness in your bones from a storm that seems to have no end? Do you look at the horizon, day after day, praying for a break in the clouds, only to see more darkness gather? I see you. I see the strength it takes for you to simply stand, to simply breathe, when the winds of adversity howl around you, threatening to tear away every last piece of hope you have clung to so desperately. I know the silent question that echoes in the deepest chambers of your heart. My God, why have you left me in this tempest for so long? I want you to understand that the sensitivity you feel, the way your heart aches not just for your own pain but for the suffering of the world, is not a curse. It is a sign, a holy mark I placed upon your soul. This profound empathy is the very compass that I am using to guide you. It is the spiritual antenna that allows you to feel the unseen, to connect with the divine frequency of love and hope that permeates all of creation, even when it is drowned out by the noise of the storm. This is not a weakness. It is your sacred wiring, a sign that you are mine. The persistent hope you carry, that small, flickering flame that refuses to be extinguished no matter how fiercely the winds blow, is another sign. It is not born of naive optimism. It is a seed of divine faith I planted within you. It is the echo of my promise whispered to your spirit in the quiet moments before you were even born. This resilience, this stubborn refusal to completely surrender to despair, is the evidence of a destiny that is far greater than your current circumstances. It is the signature of my hand upon your life, a testament that you were created for more than just survival. You were created for triumph. You have often felt like an outsider, a soul that feels things too deeply, loves too fiercely, and dreams too big for a world that often seems cold and unforgiving. You have looked at others who navigate their lives with an ease you cannot comprehend and wondered what is wrong with you. My beloved, nothing is wrong with you. You are set apart. This feeling of not quite belonging is a sign that your true home, your ultimate purpose, is anchored in a heavenly reality. You are a pilgrim on a sacred journey, and your heart yearns for the kingdom I have prepared for you. I have seen every battle you have fought in the silence of your own heart, the wars you have waged when no one else was watching. I have counted every tear that has fallen from your eyes, each one a precious jewel to me, a testament to your tender heart. I have heard the cracking in your voice when you tried to say, "I'm fine," while your world was crumbling around you. The loneliness that has wrapped around you like a cold shroud in the middle of the night. I have been there with you, my arms around you, even when you could not feel me. The exhaustion that settles deep within your soul is not a sign of your failure. It is the mark of a warrior who has been fighting for a very long time. You have stood against waves of disappointment, betrayal, and loss that would have shattered others. You have carried burdens that were never meant to be yours alone, shielding others from pain while your own heart was bleeding. I have seen your selfless love, your quiet sacrifices, and the immense strength you have shown in the face of relentless pressure. I have witnessed the toll it has taken on your spirit. I know the sharp sting of words that have been used against you, the careless judgments that have left invisible scars upon your soul. I have seen the moments when you have been misunderstood, your intentions twisted, your character questioned. I know the pain of being unseen for who you truly are, of having your light dimmed by the shadows of others' fears and insecurities. Every single wound, every moment of feeling invalidated and alone has been felt by me, for your heart is inextricably connected to mine. I have been your silent defender, your ever-present witness. The relentless anxiety that whispers lies to you in the dead of night, telling you that you are not strong enough, that you will not make it through, is a liar. I know how this fear has tried to paralyze you, to keep you small, to convince you that the storm is your permanent reality. I have seen you wrestle with the ghosts of past failures and the terrifying phantoms of an uncertain future. I have felt the frantic beating of your heart as you have pleaded for a moment of peace, a quiet harbor from the relentless turmoil within your own mind. I have watched you give and give until your own well has run dry, pouring out compassion and strength for others while leaving nothing for yourself. I have seen the ache of a heart that loves so deeply, and yet feels so profoundly empty. The feeling that your efforts are in vain, that your love is unreciprocated, and that your sacrifices go unnoticed. I see it all. I know the profound weariness that comes from being the strong one for everyone else, with no one to be strong for you. Let me be your strength now. The moments you have questioned your own faith, wondering if I am truly there, if I am truly good, have not angered me. They have drawn my heart closer to you. Your honest doubts, your desperate cries into the void, are more precious to me than the most eloquent but empty prayers. They are real. They are raw. They are the sound of a soul wrestling with the divine. And in that sacred struggle, you are drawing nearer to the truth of who I am and the depth of my love for you. Now listen closely, my beloved child, for this is the truth I need you to anchor your soul to. This storm was never meant to destroy you. It was sent to build you. Every fierce wind that has pushed against you has been secretly strengthening your roots, forcing them to dig deeper into the soil of my unwavering love. Every wave that has crashed over you has been washing away the debris of who you thought you were, revealing the unshakable truth of who I created you to be. This is not a punishment, it is a promotion. You are not being tossed about aimlessly in a chaotic sea. I am the master shipbuilder, and you are my most prized vessel. This season of relentless trial is my shipyard. The storms are my tools. The hammering you feel is shaping you. The intense pressure is fortifying your frame, making you seaworthy for the magnificent destiny I have prepared for you. I am not building you for a calm, shallow pond. I am building you to sail on mighty oceans, to carry a precious cargo of hope and light to a world lost in darkness. The heat you have been feeling is not the fire of destruction. It is the fire of a master refiner. I am burning away the impurities, the self-doubt, the fear, the reliance on your own strength. I am purifying the gold that I placed within you from the very beginning. The process is intense, I know, but the result will be a reflection of my glory, a purity and a strength that is breathtaking to behold. You will emerge from this fire not scarred, but shining with a brilliance that can only come from walking through the flames with me. Every tear you have cried has been watering the seeds of purpose I have planted in your life. In this season of sorrow, a harvest of joy is being prepared. In this season of weakness, an incredible strength is being forged. In this season of confusion, a profound wisdom is taking root. Nothing has been wasted. Every second of your pain, every moment of your struggle has been a sacred ingredient in the masterpiece I am creating with your life. The darkness is simply the soil from which the most beautiful flowers will bloom. I allowed this storm to continue, not because I am distant, but because I am teaching you to see in the dark. I am training your spiritual eyes to recognize my presence, not only in the gentle sunlight, but also in the heart of the tempest. I am teaching you to hear my voice, not just as a soft whisper, but as a thundering declaration of love that rises above the roar of the wind and waves. You are learning to trust me in the absence of evidence, to have faith not in what you can see, but in who you know I am. This prolonged trial has been a divine separation. It has sifted the relationships in your life, revealing who is truly meant to journey with you and who was only there for the seasons of sunshine. It has stripped away your dependence on the temporary comforts and validations of this world. It has forced you to find your security, your identity, and your worth in me alone. This is a gift, my child, for a foundation built on me can never be shaken, no matter how violently the earth may tremble or the storms may rage. I am using this very situation that feels like a prison to set you free. Free from the need for others' approval. Free from the fear of failure. Free from the illusion that you can control everything. Free from the shallow ambitions that once drove you. I am leading you into a wider, more expansive place of spiritual freedom where your joy is not dictated by your circumstances, but by your connection to me. The very chains you feel are being transformed into the keys that will unlock your destiny. The reason the storm has not stopped is that the miracle I am performing is not just around you, but within you. It is easy for me to calm an external storm with a single word. But the deeper, more lasting miracle is the transformation of a human heart, forging an unshakable faith and a resilient spirit. I am more interested in your eternal character than your temporary comfort. I love you too much to give you a premature rescue that would rob you of the profound strength you are gaining. You have been in a divine training ground, a holy boot camp for the calling on your life. You have been learning endurance, patience, and unwavering trust. You have been developing a compassion for others that could only be born from your own deep suffering. The authority you will walk in, the comfort you will be able to offer others, is being purchased right now in the crucible of your present pain. You are earning your spiritual credentials in the university of adversity. This storm is the backdrop against which my power will be most gloriously displayed in your life. The world will see you emerge, not just having survived, but thriving. They will see a peace in you that defies explanation, a strength that is not your own, and a light that shines brightest in the dark. Your story will not be one of tragedy, but one of triumphant grace. It will be a powerful testament to my faithfulness, a beacon of hope for countless others who find themselves lost in their own storms. Therefore, lift up your head, my precious warrior. Stop seeing yourself as a victim of this storm, and start seeing yourself as a student in my school of faith. Stop measuring your progress by the stillness of the sea, and start measuring it by the growing stillness of your own soul in the midst of the chaos. You are learning to be the calm in the storm, and that is a superpower that will change not only your life, but the world around you. Your spirit is becoming an anchor. Do not despise the waiting, for it is in this period of stillness and uncertainty that your spiritual senses are being sharpened. You are learning to discern my gentle leading, to recognize the subtle shifts in the spiritual atmosphere. You are becoming sensitive to my presence in a way that is only possible when all other distractions have been stripped away. This time is not a delay. It is a delicate and necessary preparation for the intricate plans I am about to unfold for you. Embrace this sacred pause. I am calling you now to rise up in the spirit that I have given you. Stand firm on the promises I have spoken over your life, which are more real and more enduring than the temporary reality of this storm. Clothe yourself in the truth of your identity. You are my beloved child, chosen, cherished, and empowered. You are not defined by your struggle. You are defined by my love for you and the glorious purpose I have woven into the very fabric of your being. This is your true north. Begin to speak to the storm. I have given you authority in my name. Do not speak from a place of fear or desperation, but from a place of faith and identity. Remind the winds and the waves that they are subject to the God who resides within you. Declare my promises over your situation. Speak peace to your own heart. Your words, infused with my spirit, are creative forces that can shift atmospheres and command the elements to align with my will for your life. Let praise be your weapon and worship be your war cry. When you lift your voice in gratitude, even when you don't feel like it, you confuse the enemy and magnify my presence. Praise shifts your focus from the size of your storm to the size of your God. It is an act of defiant faith that declares that my goodness is not contingent on your circumstances. As you worship, the heavy clouds of despair will begin to part, allowing the light of my glory to break through. I urge you to release the need to understand everything. Your finite mind cannot possibly comprehend the infinite complexities of my master plan. Trying to figure it all out will only lead to more anxiety and frustration. Instead, I invite you to rest in the mystery. Trust my heart, even when you cannot see my hand. Surrender your questions, your fears, and your timeline to me, and step into the profound peace that comes from knowing that the one who holds the universe together is holding you. Now is the time to embrace your calling as a light bearer. Even in the midst of your own struggle, there are others around you who need the hope that you carry. As you reach out to comfort someone else, you will find that your own heart is miraculously comforted. As you share your story of endurance, you will find your own faith strengthened. Do not wait until your storm is over to be a blessing. Your greatest ministry will flow from your deepest wounds. I am with you always. I want you to feel this truth in the very marrow of your bones. I am not a distant God watching your struggle from afar. I am in the boat with you. My hand is on the helm. My presence is your shield. I am the anchor that holds you steady, the lighthouse that guides you home. You are not, and you have never been, alone in this. My love surrounds you like the very air you breathe, a constant, life-sustaining force. A shift is coming. The winds are about to change direction. The rain you feel is no longer the rain of the tempest, but the first drops of a downpour of my blessings. The dawn is about to break, and it will be more beautiful than you can possibly imagine because of the darkness you have endured. Hold on just a little longer, my child. Your season of breakthrough is not a distant hope. It is an imminent reality. Prepare your heart to receive the goodness I am about to pour out. Your story, this very chapter of pain and perseverance, will become a survival guide for others. Every lesson you have learned, every bit of strength you have gained, will be used to empower and uplift those who come after you. You will be able to look another suffering soul in the eyes and say with absolute conviction, I know how you feel, and I know that our God is faithful. You can make it through this just as I did. Your scars will become symbols of hope. I am renewing your strength, even as you listen to these words. Feel the warmth of my love seeping into the cold, tired places of your heart. Feel a fresh wave of hope washing over your spirit. I am breathing new life into you, reviving your dreams and restoring your joy. The weariness you have carried for so long is beginning to lift. Receive this divine impartation of power and peace right now. It is your inheritance as my child. The purpose of this storm was to teach you beyond any doubt that my grace is sufficient for you. It is not about your strength, your resilience, or your ability to hold on. It has always been about my strength being made perfect in your weakness. You have learned to rely on me in a way you never would have otherwise. This intimate dependence on me is the greatest treasure you will carry out of this season, and it will sustain you for the rest of your days. Your future is not just a recovery from your past, it is a glorious elevation. I am not just restoring what was lost, I am positioning you for something far greater. The platform for your purpose has been built on the bedrock of this trial. The pain has carved out a capacity in you to carry a weight of glory you could not have handled before. You are stepping out of this storm and onto the stage of your divine destiny. The world is waiting for the gift that is you. So when you look at the clouds today, see them not as a threat but as a temporary veil. Behind them, the sun of my love has never stopped shining. Know that I am working all things together for your good. Every detail, every tear, every prayer is being woven into a beautiful tapestry. Trust the process. Trust my timing. Trust my heart. The storm will end, and you will stand in the glorious sunshine, stronger and more beautiful than ever before. The courage I have forged in you during this relentless season will become your legacy. People will look at you and marvel at your peace, your resilience, and your unwavering faith. You will be a living, breathing testimony to the power of a God who can not only calm the storms, but can use them to create something magnificent. Your life will be a sermon of hope, a powerful declaration that even the longest night must give way to the morning. I am releasing a new anointing over you, an anointing of peace and authority. You will no longer be tossed about by the waves of circumstance or the winds of fear. You will walk with a quiet confidence, a holy assurance that you are held securely in the palm of my hand. This inner calm will be a beacon to others, drawing them out of their own chaos and into the sanctuary of my presence that you carry within you. You will be a walking, talking oasis of peace. The relationships that have been forged and tested in this fire are precious. Cherish the people who stood with you, who prayed for you, who believed in you when you could not believe in yourself. They are a gift from me. And for those who left, release them with grace. They served their purpose in your journey, and you must travel lighter into your next season. I am bringing new, divine connections into your life who will champion your destiny and celebrate your victory. Your compassion, deepened by your own suffering, will be a healing balm to a hurting world. You will listen with new ears, see with new eyes, and love with a new heart. You will be able to sit with people in their pain without judgment, offering them the profound gift of your presence and understanding. This is a sacred calling, my child, to be my hands and feet, to be a vessel of my comfort and grace on this earth. You are now fully equipped for this holy work. I am so incredibly proud of you. I know you may not feel like you have done much, that you have just been surviving. But in my eyes, you have been waging a valiant fight. Your faith, however small it may have seemed at times, has been a sweet fragrance to me. Your perseverance has been an act of worship. You have not given up, and that has brought immeasurable joy to your Creator's heart. Well done, my good and faithful servant. This is not the end of your story. It is the powerful turning of a page. The chapter of the storm is closing, and a new chapter of promise, purpose, and unprecedented blessing is beginning. I love you with an everlasting love. My plans for you are for good and not for disaster, to give you a future and a hope. Believe it. Receive it. Walk in it. The very best is yet to come. Your storm-tested faith is about to move mountains. My child, the peace you have been desperately praying for is here. It is not in the changing of your circumstances, but in the changing of your perspective. It is in knowing, deep in your spirit, that I am with you and I am for you. Let this assurance wash over you, calming every anxious thought and soothing every weary muscle. Rest in my love. Rest in my sovereignty. The storm has lost its power over you because you have found your power in me. As this message comes to a close, know that my voice will not fade. I will continue to speak to you in the quiet moments, to guide you with my wisdom, and to wrap you in my love. Keep your heart open to me. If these words have brought comfort and strength to your soul, I encourage you to subscribe to Eternal Soul Whispers, so you can continue to receive these divine messages meant just for you. Share this message with someone else who may be fighting their own storm. And remember always that the storm will not last, but my love for you is forever.